Hey, it's Amy and welcome to my channel, a place where I combine both my love for running and for music. I don't know about you, but I love Christmas-themed snacks or just treats in general. So I thought to myself, why not put a few holiday twists to my favorite snacks? As a runner, I find myself hungry all the time. And I personally believe it's okay to have a few extra treats this Christmas season. However, I don't want to wake up on January 1st having gained like 20 pounds or more. Today we're going to do some baking together where I share some of my favorite healthy snacks as a runner that are now a little more Christmassy. First, you gotta get this. Healthy snack I'm going to make with a Christmas twist are chocolate energy balls wrapped or rolled in candy canes. I mentioned this in other videos, but I love energy balls as they're just so portable and the perfect size. You can have a couple of them and you can either keep them in the freezer or in the fridge. These are slightly different than the ones I typically make as I usually use peanut butter, but I thought this would be a really fun one with dates, walnuts, cocoa powder, chocolate chips, maple syrup, peppermint extract, and then I'm going to later crush up these candy canes. So let's get baking.
The first ingredient is a half a cup of walnuts, followed by 1 cup of dates. I think we might need a bigger food processor. Then you mix it till it looks like coarse sand. Next is 3 tablespoons of cocoa powder, followed by 1 tablespoon of maple syrup and 1 tablespoon of water. Lastly, a half a teaspoon of peppermint extract, and then you mix it all together. I have my handy spatula to scrape down the sides to make sure everything is combined. Then I put 2 tablespoons of chocolate chips, because what is an energy ball without chocolate chips? Pulse those in a few times, then put the dough in a bowl.
Okay, now we have to crush up the candy canes. I'm gonna go get my hammer. Be right back. Okay, got my cutting board and my hammer. I don't think it's a good idea just to hammer on the sideboard. This is a beautiful cutting board that my cousin made for us for a wedding gift and has A and L in the corner, which I'll show you later. It's super cute. So. Whoa. I didn't think this through. Okay. Now we're just going to roll up this batter and then roll it in these candy cane. Now I'm gonna clean this up. Only word, candy canes everywhere. And lastly, need to have a little container to put them in. There we go. Okay. I also have some water here just in case it's not sticky enough, so you can just kind of dip your hand in it and that might help it kind of stick together. But it looks pretty doughy, so roll it and then roll it in some candy canes. Dough's pretty wet, so that's nice. So it's sticking to the candy cane and this made very 6, 9, 10. You can always double the batch so you get a little more energy balls, as it might be nice to have on hand, but these look so yummy, so excited. So this is the first healthy snack with a Christmas twist. The next healthy snack we're going to make are protein gingerbread men. So the ingredients that you'll need for this recipe, and I'll have all the ingredients and the whole recipe in the description below, but first you need 1 cup and 1/3 of almond flour, 1/4 cup of coconut sugar. I have an empty cup measure here, no idea why. And in this little bowl, I already measured out, and I'm gonna have to look at my recipe card, but you have a teaspoon of baking soda, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, 2 teaspoons of ginger, 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg, and a little pinch of sea salt. Now I'm going to put them all in this bowl. And lastly, a scoop of protein powder. I love this Promisil Isolate Rivulis protein powder, and I'll have the link for that in the description below as well. And this one's chocolate flavor, so it should be interesting for the gingerbread men, but you gotta have that protein. Got my tablespoon. So in the other bowl we're gonna whisk together, I have 1 tablespoon of coconut oil that I've melted. And now we need 3 tablespoons of molasses. And lastly, 1 egg. So I'm just gonna whisk that together. Then, gonna combine them together. It's like an arm workout. It smells so good. Now, just put this in the fridge for 30 minutes and then we'll bake it. While the dough sits in the fridge for 30 minutes to firm up, I'm gonna make myself some hot chocolate because you can't do Christmas baking themed snacks without some hot chocolate. Okay, first off, you want to flour your space where you're gonna roll on very generously and your rolling pin. This way there's no stickage. My mom gave me this Tupperware kind of baking kind of sheet. It's so awesome for baking because it doesn't get your counter all kind of messy and it's just really nice. Okay, let's see. I might have jumped the gun. I can't remember when I put them in the fridge. I think I need a few more minutes. Okay, take 2. Much better. Okay, now put this on here. And then we want to roll it into a 1/2 inch thickness. I think my mom is calling me. Hello?
Hello.
I am just baking. Oh no, I'm not running until tomorrow. Okay, we're back. So, ooh, this is sticky. Ooh, I think I need more flour. Of course, you can use more almond flour. I'm just using more regular flour, and hopefully that will make it a little less sticky. I'm just using lots of flour.
This is the part of the video when my husband Liam comes to the rescue and helps me with my sticky mixture. In the end, I think I should have chilled the dough for a little bit longer. Also, Liam explained to me that we were just covering the dough with flour to help it not stick, not actually adding more flour per se to the dough. I learned so many things while baking today.
Okay, now I have to cut it out in a little cute little gingerbread person, and put it on my cookie sheet. I love this reusable kind of sheet, silicone sheet, there we go, baking sheet. This is just a nice way so you don't always use parchment paper when you bake. I'm also gonna flour the cookie dough or cookie cutter. Obviously, Liam is the one who bakes in this family, not myself. He's so good at making bread and everything, and I'm just like to eat it. Then we turn our oven on to 375 Fahrenheit. And I put these in the fridge while I wait for the oven to heat up. Okay, it's it's ready. So now I'm gonna put it in between 6 to 8 minutes because my cookies are smaller. I think it probably will be around 7 to start with, and then I'll check on them. There's lots of waiting in baking, isn't there? I don't know if you can see. Well, they're gonna be still really yummy. Put them in for just 2 more minutes. I think they are done. Perfect. Well, this was a little more stressful and eventful than I anticipated, but you know what? I am super excited to eat these, and I'm probably not going to decorate them because I'll just save that for my other baking, not quite as healthy baking that I have planned later on this month. But these will still be a really yummy snack just to have for just to tide me over between meals. This will be very yummy. So funny. I got this smoker's cough because I ran outside in the cold, and I promise I don't smoke, but excuse me. If you've been following me for a while, you probably know how much I love smoothies. So I thought, why not do a smoothie with another holiday twist? And while I have a Ninja blender, I wouldn't say no to a Vitamix sponsorship. So today's snack, or my post-run protein smoothie, is an eggnog protein smoothie. So first, I'm going to put, this is the Nog, well, they don't say egg, but Nog almond beverage, because sometimes dairy and I don't get along. So this actually has been pretty good. I mean, it can't compare to the real eggnog, but since it's dairy-free, it's actually been pretty great. So I'm gonna do a cup of the eggnog. It probably would taste a little better with vanilla protein powder, but all I have is chocolate, and you gotta work with what you got. So 1 scoop. I also like to freeze all my bananas, and it just gives the smoothie a thicker taste, or a thicker texture, I mean. So I always put my bananas in the freezer. My glutamine powder. Almost out of this, I need to get some more. And I have this also dairy-free Greek yogurt, and I actually really like this stuff. It has a good flavor. It's just like plain, but I put it on my granola and in my smoothies. Not super accurate, but maybe a couple spoonfuls. Oops, oops. Don't see that mess. And lastly, my Vital Proteins collagen peptide. It has 10 grams of collagen per scoop. This stuff actually dissolves so quickly, especially in coffee. I've had other collagen powder that just clumped up and it wasn't very good, so I highly recommend the protein collagen peptides. And you can get fish ones, I have the bovine one, but there's lots of different options. Very good. Actually, the chocolate doesn't taste too bad, so chocolate, vanilla, whatever you have. This is my eggnog protein smoothie. So let me know if you end up making any of these snacks yourself in a comment below. I'd love to know. Or if you know any holiday themed snacks yourself, please share them in a comment as well. As always, if you like this video, tap that thumbs up button. And if you haven't already, click the subscribe button and the bell icon so you get notified every time I upload a new video. Happy snacking, and I'll see you next time.